When I open the chart of accounts window, you can see at the top currency is set at Zim dollar. If you look throughout, it's all set. The chart of account is where all the accounts in QuickBooks reside. You have your bank accounts, your assets, your liabilities, your long-term liabilities. You can see the type from here. To create a new bank account, you simply click on the account in the bottom corner right here, click on the drop down and you click new, or you can use the shortcut Ctrl-N. When you click new, we are creating a new account. We select bank from the options here. You have all types of accounts: income, expense, credit, equity, and other accounts on the drop down here, like receivables and the cost of goods sold. So after clicking on bank, make sure it's ticked. We click continue. In this dialog box, it will show you what you can do with the option you've selected. So we click continue. After clicking continue, it will bring up the bank dialog box. Here we set the name of the bank. We shall call it Crane Bank. Here you can choose the sub account. If we can select a main group called bank and we put all the banks under it, a subgroup of all these other banks. In this option here, you click the dialog box to select the currency that you want to use. We selected Zim dollar. We select in this dialog box, we put a description, call this savings account. In the next box, we put a bank account number. If you want, you can add a routing number, or you can tax line map this account, but we won't do that. If your bank account has an opening balance, you click on this option and put the statement date and the balance, the opening balance, but we're not going to do that for now. So we close that dialog box. Okay, you can also print checks from this account, but we'll not do that this time. We'll save and close. Okay, if you look at the top of the chart of accounts dialog box, we have the bank we've just opened, Crane Bank. The type is bank, the currency is Zim dollar, and the balance is 0. Okay, now to create another account, we just click Ctrl-N, then we click the same procedure, bank, continue. We put the name, let's say Barclays Bank. Then here we select the currency as US dollar. Okay, then we put this as our cash account. That's the description. Here we put the bank account number. Then here we save and close. So now that we have set up two accounts, one Crane Bank with Zim dollar, one Barclays Bank, which is a US dollar. Now we're going to transfer the money from the Zim dollar account to the US dollar account. In order to transfer money from account to account, you go to the banking option on the toolbar and select transfer funds. Okay, a new dialog box opens, a transfer funds box. Here you select the date of the transfer. By clicking the calendar icon here, you should select the date that you want, that you're making the transfer. You can also select the class of the transfer. In this dialog box, we select the bank where you're transferring funds from. The bank is Barclays Bank. Then the bank we're transferring funds to is the Crane Bank, the Zim dollar account. It shows you on the right US dollar and Zim dollar. Now in this option here, you select the currency which you're transferring. You can either select USD or Zim dollar. So we'll select US dollar. Then here you put the amount that you're transferring. Okay, we're going to put 15,000. Okay, here you put a memo why you're transferring it to remind you. Then at the bottom here you put the rate. the exchange rate is here. $1 equal to, so let me set it equal to, round it up, 4,000 Zim dollars. So after this, I save and close. After doing that transfer, if you look at the top, the Barclays Bank balance is minus $15,000, while the Crane Bank in Zim dollars is containing 60 million. So thank you very much. That's how you transfer funds, and that's how you change a currency. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Feel free to leave any comments. Thanks again.